What's up, guys? Happy 4th. Hopefully everybody's having a good one so far. Hopefully not too many of you guys had to work today. I know there's a few of you guys who had long drives today, so hopefully that's going smooth as well. Welcome, guys. All right, so we are all set. I've been getting asked all week, are you going to break on the 4th? And I kept saying, I don't know. I'm on the fence. I don't know. And they kept coming back with the same thing. Like, put up something big. Let's do a big one. So I tried to get Sterling in. It just didn't make sense. It was too expensive. It wasn't a good break. I don't even know if we would have closed it. I pulled Sterling out, kind of opened up some budget. We just got that impeccable case in, so I was like, you know what, that's what we're gonna leave with. So first box out of the impeccable case. I've got the other ones up for live fills. We'll put that up in a second, but first, let me get some help from the chat. Somebody give me a number between 1 and 10. I need 2 of them actually. We got 2 jet collections in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know that's a little in your face. Sorry about that. First 2 numbers I see in the chat. Come on. Come on. Chat's not one update. There it goes. All right. So 10 and 4. First 2. 10 and 4. First 2 numbers. As long as Brad's a Yankee or Nationals fan. See some mojo for me. There we go. There we go. First time mojo. Love it. All right. What did we say? We said 10-4, right? 10-4. 1, 2, 3. Take those out. There's 4. Skip 5. Put that down. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. 4 and 10. We'll put those back here, actually. Let me take these over here. Oop. All right. Now, live fills. 4th got to go with the 4th. There we go. I like it. I like the logic there. I like that a lot, actually. All right, so here, live fills. Let's put a couple of them up. I got 2 different options, kind of opposite ends of the spectrum. So I've got Prospect Edition, and I've got the second box out of the Impeccable case. So Impeccable is a 3-box case. It's 5 autos. Everything's numbered low. There is 1 here in the break. It's a 3-box case. 1 in the break, 1 here, and I got 1 more over there. So we can do up to 2 rounds. But I'm at $60 a spot on these. It's a $600 box on blowout right now at $600. I just took the $600, divided it by 10 spots. Came out to $60 per spot. So $60 a spot. Each spot gets you 3 randomly assigned teams. Okay, that's this list right here on the right side of the screen, 1 through 10. So if you want a spot on that one, just call it the spot number you want. Specify that it's for the impeccable list, though, because on the left side of the screen, I've got Prospect Edition. Prospect Edition Baseball, these are $12 a spot, and each spot is still good for 3 random teams. Same deal. So a little bit less expensive of a box. 6 autos in that one. So we are chasing a case hit kaboom we haven't pulled yet. So I think we're 14 boxes into that case, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. How many cards to impeccable? I believe it's 8, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if it shows on the box. Is it 8 cards? Yeah, it's not giving me the stat on the box. I believe it's, no, there we go, 9. 9 cards. Yeah, 9 cards. Supposed to be 5 hits, 5 autos. We've opened it before. It's been a minute. I thought there was more than 5 hits in it, but everything on, like, blowout and everywhere else all said 5, so I went with 5. All right, so I got, hold on, 4 on the right. Let's see. Let me do this in order. Dude, why is this not updating? Okay, Roland's got spot 4 on impeccable. Scott grabbing 2 on impeccable. Big thing there, guys, is don't worry about sending payments until we verify that we were actually able to close. If we don't end up closing it for whatever reason, you don't need to send anything. Matthew said 8 unless it's juicy. Dude, I'm not following it. Let me know if you want 8 on one of those. They're not FOTLs. No. They're not FOTLs. I was going to say they better not be. I was not. Yeah, those are not FOTLs. Okay. Roland's going to grab 4 on prospect as well. Scott's grabbing 9 on impeccable. Chase 9 on prospect. 9 on impeccable to Scott Dorman. And then we said 9 on prospect to Chase. Give us just a few minutes here, guys. Always just a couple minutes at the beginning, get that initial wave, and then it's usually like 1s and 2s along the course of the break after that. 3 on prospect, you got it, Tyler. And yes, I think I did see that. I will send you a DM with the tracking, with the shipping label, probably either Monday night or Tuesday. But I did see that you sent, so thank you, bud. Okay, and that was spot 3 for Tyler on prospect. Oops. All right, think I got us caught up. 6 and 8 on prospect for Robert. Six and 8. Yeah, Bradley, for sure. Yeah, you can do that. For the personals, we're at 115 because we don't have to sort those, so I can knock a couple bucks off. 115 on personals, 120 on the break. Okay, I think that catches me up. Perfect. Okay. I'm not sure if my chat is updating itself here real quick. Let me close Facebook real fast and reopen it on my phone. It's like it wasn't. I was having to like manually refresh the chat. I don't want to have to do that. Let me see if this fixes it. Let's see. He did, John. Snuck in last night when nobody was looking. 6 on impeccable, 1, 5, and 7 on prospect. You got it, Phil? Okay, so prospect, we said 1, 5, and 7. 1, 5, and 7. And then on the right side was 6. There we go. Got him. All right, looks like I am updating too. Jim's grabbing 2 on prospect. So was that 1 spot left on prospect? Almost closed already. Jim. Got you, bud. All right. Cool. Well, we'll go ahead and get started. I'll keep filling as we go. Tyler, 7 on prospect, so I'm going to give you 10. It's the last spot left, if that's okay. Yeah, 10's the last. Never mind. Chat was behind. See what was taken. Do you want 10, Tyler? If you still want a spot on the list and you're okay with just having a different number, I can put you on 10. Tell you what, I'm going to put you on there. Do me a favor. Tell me. Oh, you will take 10. Okay, good. Perfect. I didn't want somebody to come in there and try to grab that. There we go. Matthew, Tyler just got 10 on prospect to close. I can give you 10 on impeccable. Let me know if you want. I can start up. I'm going to start a second round for prospect. Do you want me to give you a spot on that list? And if so, do you want that to be spot number 10? So 10 to Matthew. Chat's about 30 seconds behind. That happens, man. Sorry about that. See if it'll let you it's like skip ahead, because sometimes it'll do that. Sometimes it will let you fast forward to get to current. Copy. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and put a fresh list up in prospect. We'll start off round 2. And there we go. Hold off on prospect. Okay, cool. 5 autos from impeccable. From what I'm seeing, typo maybe. Oh shoot, my fault. But yeah. That is. Let me change that. Yeah, guys, on impeccable. I'm sorry, I don't know. Was that from from the last box? 8 autos. I think that's just a typo. Yeah, I'm sorry. That is. Thank you for catching that. But it is 5 autos. Hey, listen, if that makes anybody want to get off impeccable, let me know. That was a typo. My fault. It's 5 autos, 9 cards. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. Cool. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. We'll start with Bowman Chrome. Work our way up. 24 Bowman Chrome. There is not a small box on the table. The Jet collections are probably the least expensive box on the table. All right. There is a paper spot. It is for that Bowman Jumbo. It's the only box that'll have base paper. 9 on prospect. You got it, John. One-handed typing. Yeah, John, I do the same thing. I close if I close Facebook, usually it'll, when I reopen Facebook, I'm back up and running. But yeah, you do got to clear Facebook out. Lane Thomas, Aaron Judge, International Impact. This one's all Braves, so easy. But some of these are going to be different teams on the left and right. If they're different teams, we just give it to whoever's on the left side if it's a base card, left to right, or top to bottom if it's on a vertical. If it's numbered or autoed or anything other than base, we'll random it. But Riku Nishida, Samuel Basalo. Again, that one was all Braves. So Jazz Chisholm, Chris Bryant, Yankees, Caleb Durbin to 50, 31 out of 50. Nice hit. Let's go. Who's got him? Durbin's not bad. We'll take Caleb Durbin. Nothing wrong with that one. Let's see. Yankees were Matthew Schatzer. All right. Good start. Chase Davis and Luis Guanipa. 4 on prospect. You got it, John. John, you've missed it. John Loudon, you've missed it. I've had Dexter in the co-pilot chair all week this week. I left him at home, though. I actually stayed late last night and wrote this break up so that I was able to drop it from the house. Filled it. Once we were full, I came up here. But, yeah, since I only had to leave him at home for a couple hours, a few hours, I'm like, yeah, he'll be okay. He doesn't need to come in. He's been good, yeah. He just chills on the chair. Ellie De La Cruz, rookie. Carson Williams, Fall League. Yordan Alvarez, 197 out of 199 on the Aqua Ray Wave. Elias Medina first and Andres Valor first. Hit a bet for Cal to homer. Give me 8 on impeccable. There we go. I like it. All right, right side. I was looking at a bet that had him in it to homer the other day. I don't think I ended up getting distracted and didn't finish. Let's see, Mason. He's a good bet right now. there. We'll do all the sleeving after. Normally I got James doing that. Let's do this. Manny Machado, Wyatt Langford. My first Bowman, J-Dom. Ryland Thomas first, and Brock Wilkin. Top load the Dominguez. They had for plus 215 live. Absolutely, man. How deep into the game? Corbin Carroll, Tyler Soderstrom, Carlos Sanchez, first Bowman auto. So Marlins getting the first hit. Terry James, well, closer special. Jose Perdomo first, and Iwasawa first. First inning, got him early. Yeah, I was gonna say plus 215 could have been that deep into the game. No, sir, I did not, John. You didn't get vacation time in the first 3 weeks of employment. I wish I had it like that. Lou Bob, Matt Olson, International Impact, Lazaro Montez, Christian Vaquero, that'll go Mariners. Genzy Rivas first, Jedrick Profar first. And second half. You took it in the top of the first and you homered the bottom. Dude, that is the best when you hit it early. Just don't have to think about it anymore. Dumper coming through. Wyatt Langford. It came to the league. Leo DeVries. 1 per box on that. Steven Martinez first. Derek Bernard first. And Victor Hurtado, 37 out of 50. So Nats, that's Matthew Schatzer. Yeah, I took the background off because when I've got the camera positioned this way, if I turn that baseball background on, it just chews up a lot of unnecessary screen. So figured, and we'll leave it off. Hurtado to 50. Jazz Chisholm, Chris Bryant, International Impact, Junior Caminero, Ellie De La Cruz. Left side is Rays. Starlin Nunez first. Gerald Perez first. 7 on Impeccable. Got it, Rich. Tyler Soderstrom, Manny Machado, Jeremy Rodriguez. There we go. Nice one, Mets. Wish that was on color. That's who the Mets want to see in this one. Mets, John Gluck getting their chaser. First Bowman, base auto. Alexander Albertus first and Julio Zayas first. He is auto only in this set. J-Rod. Oh, hang on. Let me update Impeccable. 1 and 5 down as well. Let's see. 1 and 5 to Corey. One, 5 to Corey, and then 7 to Rich. All right, and that leaves us with just spot 3 to finish it up. So 1 spot left on Impeccable. Ooh, wasn't looking. Drew Gilbert with the patch auto, 21 out of 150. 3-color patch. That's a nice patch. Mets going at it again. John Gluck, 21 out of 150. So a bonus. Was not expecting that. Drew Gilbert in his Mets uni. And then Ethan Salas back there, 1 base card. So bonus auto. we go. Nice. Nice hit. Ellie De La Cruz with another base rookie. Lou Bob. We get shorted a card. Chase DeLauder, Fall League, and Darling Fernandez. All right, like I said, don't mind extras. Matt Olson, Corbin Carroll, International Impact, Adolis Garcia, and Lou Bob. We got our card back. Sebastian Walcott, James Wood, and our bonus, Luis Morales first. All right. That can is not what I want it to be. All right, let's go with Inception. Dude, every box is a solid hobby box. Nothing light in this one. Hide your alcohol, Jeff Bryant's here. Close Impeccable, Reagan said. You got it. All right, round 1 on the live fills for Impeccable is closed. I have one more box in that case. This is box 1. We just closed box 2. I got one more, so I'm going to go ahead and throw up a fresh one for Impeccable. Here, let me update it first. Get Reagan in 10. Sorry, not 10, 3. All right. Real quick, let me just paste the list. Call this one Impeccable 1. That other one's Prospect 1. There we go. Prospect 1, Impeccable 1. Got them both. All right, and then let me clear off the list. I need my co-pilot back. I'm completely spoiled at this point. I didn't have to do this part anymore. James, I need you back, bud. All right, there we go. Fresh list. And Inception. Good luck, guys. Lane Thomas. Rookie. Curtis Mead. That is the short print, the variation, but it's like every other box. It's that extended base set, although that looks like it might be on color. Jackson Holiday, rookie. We'll take that. Ben Brown, rookie. And then Gavin Williams. Actually, here, real quick. Curtis Mead was not numbered. I don't remember any of the other ones being dark like that, though. Gavin Williams on the green and Victor Scott, both unnumbered greens. The auto, rookie, Kyle Harrison, Giants to 299. Rookie auto on card going to Frisco. That is Jeremy Burns. Giants getting on the board. I had like just run out of like 3 different sizes top loaders. And I just ran out of standards, so I'm about to crack another one. All right, there's Harrison. Black is SSP. Yeah, I haven't seen a dark one either. Here, I'm gonna actually put that in a regular. Yeah, it's the first one of those I've seen. We've seen a bunch of these. Like I said, it's every other box, so not uncommon to see them, but yeah, I've not seen a black one like that. So Rays, that is Chase Watson. You go, Chase. Top load that holiday rookie as well. All right, how about, let's do Bowman. Let's do the Bowman Jumbo. Let's get some paper. Opening bid for the base paper, as always, $10. $10 to start off the bidding. 1 per 10 cases on the black is what you've been told. There we go then. Nice. Okay. Dude, I like it. 1 in 10 cases. That's a tough pull. Well, nice hit then, Chase. Let me know if it's, guys, anything that we pull in the breaks that you guys want to have graded from Rare Edition, we can do that. So Rare Edition is a grading company out here in Beaverton, Oregon. We came across them at the National a few years back. Big fans of their slabs. They have what are hands down the nicest slabs on the market. You really got to hold them to appreciate them. They've got this Gorilla Glass on a polycarbonate shell. It feels like you're holding an iPhone. It's got that cold glass feel to it. It's just the right weight, the rounded corners. There's a contactless NFC chip built into the back of the label that allows you to put your phone up to it, and it'll pull up a video file that you can upload to your account. You can have it, you can change it out, edit it, whatever. But just really, really cool slabs. They're a little pricey because they're nicer. They're $39. They're quick turnarounds. They're like a week turnaround time. But $39 on those. However, what we usually do most of is their raw card reviews. So because I'm here, I work out of their warehouse. I have unique access to them. So anything that we pull in the break that you want to have graded by Rare Edition, they can do their raw card reviews. Instead of using like a flimsy, cheap card saver like everyone else does, they use the actual, like a one-touch with the sleeve to protect the surface, tamper-proof label, full-blown grade. $9 next day grading, next business day grading. It's Friday, so it'll be Monday. But what I'll do is when I leave here tonight, anything you want to have graded, just let me know. I'll put a Post-it note on it with your name. I'll leave those cards after the stream. I'll leave those cards in with the graders room. And then when I come in on Monday, I'll have all those cards waiting for me, all graded, ready to go. So, yeah, anything you want to have graded, let me know. Just say, RCR this one, grade that one. I'll pull it off to the side. You just send $9 over to the same place you send your break payment, and I'll take care of the rest. What's that card called? The black? So it is, I believe it was the extended base variation, I think is what they called it. It's like a 25 or 50 card set. It's extended base. Again, not sure if that's what they put on the checklist, but it's my understanding on it. 2 on prospect. You got it, bud. All right, remember, base paper spot. So I'm just going to skim the base paper. Just keeping an eye out for the notables. Weatherholt, Made, and Condon. I'll pull out and top load for whoever wins the base paper. Drew Jones, number 96 on the top 100. If you want to bid on that, just drop your bid in the chat. We're going to open it at $10, so $10 to start. Trey Sweeney, Rookie of the Year favorites. Rockstar rookies, Roki Sasaki. We'll sleeve him up along with the James Wood Greatness Loading. Walker Jenkins, VIP. Walker Jenkins. Yostinson Garcia, first Bowman. Seaver King, Yermi Cabrera, first. And Asbel Gonzalez, first. The Alpha Black. Okay. Dude, I like that. That's pretty cool. The Alpha Black. Okay. I dig that. Let's see. Prospect, spot 2. Jim Farley. Gotcha. Round 1 of prospect and round 1 of Impeccable, both closed. We are working on round 2s for both right now. Got something on color, on some yellow coming up. Yellow paper goes with its team. It is Edgeline Perez, 23 out of 75. Yankees, that's who you want to see. It's the Yankees' top prospect in this one, Edgeline Perez. Emil Morales, 36 on the top 100. These are all just going to be vets and rookies. Greatness loading, Luis Angel Acuna, Samuel Basallo VIP, Luis Pena first Bowman, Braylon Payne, Jesus Made first Bowman. There we go. We'll take them both for the Brewers. Chase Burns and O'Neill Perez first. There's Pena and Made. Also that Edgeline Perez yellow paper to 75. Yo Yanks. $33 on the top 100, Hagen Smith. Hagen Smith, greatness loading. Jonathan Long first, Emilian Petre first, Caden Kendall first, Jonah Tong first, and Jose Perdomo first. I'll try to sweat those autos down if I can. Base paper. Braden Taylor, 79 on the top 100. Charlie Condon, VIP. Jackson Humphreys first. Jack Penny first. Alejandro Rosario first. Anderson Brito first. And Carlos Tavares first Bowman. $88 on the top 100, George Klassen. Chen Wei Lin first. Richard Maddock first. Robert Calaz first. Javier Magellan first. And Cameron Sullivan first. Come on, come on. Charlie Condon, number 7 on the top 100. Dylan Cruz. And first auto, Luis Morejo. 45 out of 250. Cruz, by the way, on the die cut. Guardians. Brandon O'Hara. With the Morejo first Bowman. Purple to 250 auto. Elvin Garcia first. Dowell Joseph. Johnny Level first. Paulino Santana and Cam Smith. Morejo. $18 on the top 100, Sebastian Walcott. Rockstar rookies, Hyun Kim. Nick Kurtz, VIP, Santiago Suarez, Charles McAdoo first, Kadeem Dial first, Aiden Smith, Hasiak Jang first. It was looking like a bust. It's so early, though. So early. You got time. Made. top load for the base paper spot. Cam Smith, 56 on the top 100. Rockstar rookies Brooks Lee, Colt Emerson VIP, Josue Briseño first, James Tibbs, Fran Yerber Montilla first, Yumin Lin first, and Reptilian Caleb Lomavita, 16 out of 199 on the purple. There's Caleb. And then Made will go ahead and top load for the paper spot. Come on. Come on, Bowman. Got some color coming up on a parallel at the end. 47 on the top 100, Justin Crawford. Hobby Stars, James Wood. VIP, Bryce Eldridge. Zaire Hope, Andrew Painter, Will Simpson first, David Ortiz Jr. first, and first Bowman, Chase Hampton, 244 out of 250 for the Yanks. Yankees, Matthew Schatzer with the Hampton purple. Still got 2 autos in this box. Lazaro Montez, 44 on the top 100. Red rookie, Roki Sasaki. Sasaki on a red rookie. There you go, Dodgers. That is Peter. Hopefully not the last for the Dodgers. They got some making up to do. Thomas Sajasi, Rookie of the Year favorites. Kyle DeBarge first, Marcos Torres first, Nibel Mariano first, Bryce Rayner, and Gregory Barrios first. Rookie, red. Last 2 should both be autos. $70 on the top 100, Agustin Ramirez. Numbered paper goes with its team, Jackenzie Noel, Big Christmas. 280 out of 499 going Guardians. Guardians, Brandon O'Hara. Mike Trout on the Hobby Stars. Go backwards. Caleb Lomavita first. Nate Nankiel first. Cade Horton. Peyton Ailes first. Aiden Miller. Greatness Loading. Christian Moore. Our auto. First Bowman. Nice. Slade Caldwell. Let's go to 299. Bradley. Welcome, bud. Slade Caldwell, first Bowman auto to 299. One of the better prospects, 29th overall pick in the draft. One of the better prospects in this set, though. Nice hit, bud. Nice hit. We'll take that all day. Good hit. The first break mojo never fails. You're not wrong. It hits a lot. I wouldn't mark him as being done yet. That first time stuff's powerful. We got a lot of boxes left. All right, last pack from this box should be one more auto. And there's a Weather Holt. Finish off the base paper. We'll top load that in a second. 51 on the top 100, Zaire Hope. Vets and rookies. Tyler Locklear, red rookie. Going Mariners. That is Garrett. And then from the back again, Engel Urena first on the Reptilian. Malcolm Moore first. Jared Sundstrom first. Sammy Stafura first. Hagen Smith. And our auto. First Bowman, unnumbered. Young Chan first Bowman auto. KC. Royals, Jeremy Burns. Young Chan first Bowman, base auto. Top load that Locklear while we're at it. There's Weatherholt. Again, that's part of the base paper spot. Smokes what I usually go by. The government name has me confused. Oh, nice, man. All right, let's see. Let's hop back in. Let's go Bowman Draft. This is actually the last box I have from my HTA case from release day. Not till the end, James. You know the rules. Last hit. You get the last one of the break. Hope it's a good one. All right. Didn't I give him one? Didn't I nuke it? I thought I did. Here, you want another nuke on him? There you go. There you go, John. Nuke for smoke. All right, good luck, guys. 3 autos. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is my last one from. It's my last box from my release day case. Actually, we never finished. We always went straight to the jumbos. I'm actually out of jumbo right now. Ryan Johnson on the green to 99. Ryan Campos, 26 out of 499. First Bowman auto. And Cleveland, come on, man. Don't be Coates Art. Don't be Coates Art. It's not Coates Art. Rafe Schlesinger. First Bowman auto. Coates Art has snuck in there on our slow roll 5 times minimum. I want to change the rules. Oh, man. You find out who said them. I'll endorse the change, but I'm with you. There's Rafe Campos, 2 numbered. Cardinals, Bo Blankenship on Campos. The Guardians, Brandon O'Hara with Rafe. And then the Halos on the green to 99, Peter Tabaki, Ryan Johnson. All right. Let's go with Best. I want to finish off with Impeccable. Oh, yeah, it was up there. It's a good card, though. It's good for 2. Bowman's Best. We haven't hit an anime out of this in a minute. I think we're due. I'm calling anime. I'm calling anime or a dual auto. It's going to be one of the 2. Speaking of which, if it's a dual auto, if it's 2 cards, and neither one of you own both teams, if it's 2 different people that have those, it'll be random between them. If it's 3, just a heads up, If one person has 2/3 of the card, no random needed. They own the majority of the card. It's their card. So we only have to random it if nobody has a majority. Victor Scott, Paul Skeens on the base rookie, Jacob Wilson, Ellie Dela Cruz rookie on the mini diamond. That is numbered 255 out of 299. We'll take that. Reds. Phil Kosmala, Mike Trout on the refractor. Phil, I'm assuming we want to RCR that one, right? I think that's a fairly safe assumption. Correct. There we go. There's that Skeens. William Abreu, Yordan Alvarez, Ceddanne Rafaela, Brock Wilken, Aaron Judge on the refractor. Luis Matos, Vlad, Ethan Salas, Jared Jones refractor, and Samuel Basalo, 39 out of 150 going to the O's. That is Michael Schink. Leo DeVries, Yohan Rojas, Brooks Lee, Shots by the Kid, Jason Churio, Salvador Perez refractor. Colton Cowser rookie, Christian Encarnacion Strand. That's one of those. Curtis Mead. Shots by the Kid, Nick Lofton. And then Ellie Dela Cruz on the refractor. Rookie refractor. Phil, that one too? Nah, Jeff, I left the pup at home. I filled this one from the house. I wrote this breakup last night before I went home, so that I could sleep in and drop the break from home, and fill it from home, and then just come in once it got filled. So I'm only in it for a couple hours. He's okay at home for a little bit. Matthew, a box of Bowman's Best. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like 610. 610 is where we're at on best. So Kaboom may be on the Percy box. There we go. Fernando Tatis, Ronnie Mauricio, Fabled Phenoms, Roderick Arias on the die cut, All-Star Futures, Tyron Lorenzo, Francisco Lindor on the refractor. Oh, it is. It's a really nice product. Bowman's Best is always a fan favorite. Yeah, they put a good product together every year. Trying to sweat these autos down best I can. There's actually 4 autos in this box. I've just managed to dodge them so far. Zach Galoff, Shota Imanaga, Acuna on the show pieces. That's a 1 per box. Paulino Santana refractor, and then Roderick Arias die cut on the mini diamond. Let's leave that one up. All right. I can never remember what those back to. It's 50-50 on this one. Christian Moore, Chase Burns, Best Ballers Shota Imanaga, Jordan Beck on the refractor. And the auto is Adrian Santana. Rays, refractor auto. That one is Chase Watson. There we go, Chase. right, so then this will be the non. 4 out of 5. Not bad. Jose Perdomo, J-Ram, Bobby Witt, Carlos Correa, and then Yamamoto, rookie refractor. Correa unnumbered. We'll sleeve up the wave, though. I'm going to top load the Yoshi rookie. You go Dodgers, Peter. What up, Tyler? Welcome, bud. RCR, the LE refractor. You got it, bud. So many Rays and Jays. Dude, there is a lot of Rays and Jays. They hit all the time. Rays and Blue Jays do hit a lot. All right, should be an auto in all three of these guys. Gunnar Henderson, Henry Davis, refractor, Jack. Nice, we'll take it. You go KC. Ooh. I called it. Impact players, Jordan Lawler, Yoshi, and Shota to 75. We do get a duel. I can't stand this. Man, I wish that was same team, guys. That is so cool. 60 out of 75. Yamamoto and Imanaga. Dodgers and Cubs. I'm going to have to random this between Lee with the Cubs and Peter with the Dodgers. So listen, if either one of you guys, I'm gonna hold off randoming this until I get to the end, or until one of you guys tells me that you have no interest in buying or selling the other side out. If either one of you guys want to try to buy out or sell out your half, we can do that. Like if you guys want to work out a deal amongst the two where one of you sells your half to the other person, that way there's no random needed, I can do that. Once I random it, I take that option away from you. But for right now, I still have that. So if you guys want to do that, let me know. Otherwise, I will random it. Both parties would have to agree. So if either one of you says just random it, then I'm randoming it. So yeah, Lee and Peter. The impact players, by the way, was the Jordan Lawler. We kind of jumped past that one. Tink Hence, Ozzy Albies, Jackson Merrill, best ballers. I did call the multiplayer card. Colson Montgomery on the refractor. And base auto, Braylon Brazoban. Pirates. Garrett Knable. Peter's good with it going to random. Okay, that's all it takes is one of you. There's Braylon. There's Jack. All right, if y'all are okay with it, we're actually pretty close to into the break. I will random it at the very end. We'll random it before we hit the live fills. I got a thick card here. Evan Carter, Luis Matos is to 250, 231 out of 250. Carlos Correa on the refractor, and Cooper Pratt, 83 out of 150 on the All-Star Futures patch auto. Nice. So that'll go to James Clements and the Brewers. All right, James, got you on the board. Let's see if we can keep it rolling. There's Pratt. Luis Matos for the Giants. That was Jeremy Burns. Okay. All right, down to Impeccable, and I got a couple Jet collections here. We'll do the Jet collections at the end, like always. Finish off with those. Let's hit Impeccable. This is the first box out of the case. We have two. It's a 3-box case. The second box is we closed it for the live fill, so we're gonna do that second box here on this stream, and then I got one more box in this case. That last box is listed right now. That is up on the screen. That's this list right here, 1 through 10. It's $60 a spot. Each spot is good for 3 randomly assigned teams. This is Impeccable, though. Okay. We got under... Is that the... Like, I can't remember. Do they all have silvers? It's been a minute since we did Impeccable Baseball, and I've done Impeccable Football since then. So it's kind of throwing me off. Do they all have these, or is it one per case? Is Percy of Impeccable? Did he get an Impeccable Percy? Yeah, I wasn't sure if he did. Did he get one? Josu DePaula to 99, 38 out of 99. Dodgers. Prospects. Yeah. I was gonna say I didn't think it was for Jet collection, or sorry, for Impeccable. Josu DePaula to 99. Jacob Gonzalez is to 60. Gonzalez is 13 out of 60 going to the White Sox. That is Lee. And then, what's the layout here? God, it's been a minute since I've done these. There we go in the back. Kirby Puckett. 13 out of 25. 13 out of 25 Puckett. So let me top load those as we go, because otherwise that's going to pile up on me at the end. Twins were Craig Chavez with the Puckett. DePaula was to 99. And then Jacob Gonzalez to 60. There we go. Now, whoo! I think I went the wrong way. Spencer Jones, 1 of 1 on the patch auto, Yankees. Matthew Schatzer. Dude, that's nasty. Elegance, patch auto, Spencer Jones, 1 of 1. Dude, Impeccable's nice. Nice. Good hit, bud. Nothing wrong with that. One. Let's go. I guess here we'll come from this side. Johnny Damon, Lumber Signatures. That is also New York. 9 out of 10. That was 1 out of 60 for a minute. 9 out of 10. Lumber Signatures, Johnny Damon, on card, patch auto. Going Yankees. First 1-on-1. There we go. Nice, man. And Matthew Schatzer getting this one too. Dude, that's crazy, man. Back to back. Saw Damon. I just assumed it was Red Sox. Johnny Damon, Yankees. To 25, Bartolo Colon going to the Guards. 9 out of 25. He's got a good auto. A lot of ink. Guardians, Brandon O'Hara. Bartolo Colon. Game used probably, let me check. Usually on Vets and Legend it is. Enclosed, game worn / used. Yep. Whereas I bet the Spencer Jones is probably not. The Spencer Jones, not from any specific game or event. Yeah. Yeah, the younger guys, the prospects, they don't, I don't know. I guess they just don't get as many opportunities to get those relics. But they must have a database of them with the older guys. Because they're always game used. Indelible ink. To 49, Mark Burrell on card auto, 34 out of 49, going to the Sox, saving Game 3 of the 2005 World Championship. Timeless moments, White Sox, Lee. Dude, you have I've had a few people that have been asking me about this break today, and you're one of them. I know you were looking forward to this. Doing well, man. Still not done. Burley, there we go. All right. And to 99, James Wood. 82 out of 99. Elegance, patch auto, on card. Nats. Matthew Schatzer. Woo, dude. You ate this box. Jeez. 3 of the 5 autos? Nice, man. On card. That is not from any specific. There is Wood. Patch auto. Let's see what we got in here. Feels like a medallion. And it is. Oh, God, this is thick. Willie Mays to 25. Let's go, Giants. Jerry Burns. 8 out of 25 for the New York Giants. Willie Mays. 0.999 fine silver Troy ounce. Thick card. Don't try to grade them. They are very tough grades. This one actually doesn't look bad, but way too thick for Rare to do anything with. Actually, that's really not bad. That's in pretty good shape for one of these cards. These cards are usually rough. Nice, man. Willie Mays to 25. Beautiful. I will put this. I don't want to put this in a top loader because I can't put it in a sleeve. So what I'll do is I'll put this in a like a team case when I send this out. It'll go out safe, but I don't have something here I can stick it on. I've got a top loader that'll fit it, but I don't have a sleeve that'll fit it, so I don't want to do that. Let's put that off to the side. Still have the 2 jet collection, so hang tight if you haven't hit yet. It is an ounce. Ounce of silver. Yeah, that bar is definitely not that thick for sure. But it is an ounce of silver. All right. There's the base paper, by the way. Waiting on an opening bid for the base paper. We've got Made and Weatherholt to lead that off, but that's back there. If you haven't done so already, guys, make sure you guys are getting the text messages. I send out a text message about 10 to 15 minutes before every break that I put out, just letting you guys know exactly what it's about to post. I show the boxes that I'm going to have in there, all the auto breakdown, the team pricing, and the exact time that I'm going to post the break. So if you want to get those texts, you can get in there and get your teams quick. Just text the word baseball to that number at the bottom of the screen, 833-448-0185. You can opt out of getting those texts anytime you want. I remind you how to do that with every text I send. All right. We got a raw card. I got a patch on it. Josh Young. So RPA out of Topps Inception, 3 out of 125, jumbo relic. So Rangers, Jeremy Burns. That's out of 23. Yeah, 23. Yeah, obviously. 23 Topps Inception to 125. RPA, Josh Young. And then last one, if you're in the live fills, go ahead and send over if you haven't already. If you want to send after this one while I'm doing the recap, I'm gonna make a last call for the base paper, and then I'm gonna do a recap on everything we hit. Actually, I'll do the recap then the last call, and then I'm gonna go verify payments on the live fills, and we're gonna go straight into breaking those. We are not gonna break the video. We're just gonna keep on rolling. All right, this one's got a bonus. I got 2 in this. Every so often, we'll get one with an extra. Not gonna lie, I saw New York getting completely lost my mind. Well, it's not the Mets, it's the New York Giants. We got our bonus, Ethan Salas. That might not be the bonus. I don't know. 16 out of 99 All-Star Futures. So Padres is Garrett. That is from 24. Bowman's Best. We actually got one of those from somebody else earlier. But that's an Ethan Salas to 99. And then last up, also from Best, Connor Griffin to 50 on the gold. Pirates, Garrett as well. 19 out of 50 color match gold. Connor Griffin. That would be the bonus. All right, let me give you guys the recap. Oh, and we got to random off that one too. Yeah, can't forget about that. We'll do that here in a second. I'll do that after the base paper. No. It's the same team. It's still the Giants. Yeah. So are you talking about the Willie Mays? Yeah, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but New York it's the team he played for. He played for the New York Giants, which moved to which it's the San Francisco Giants, right? You guys correct me if I'm wrong. I might be. Okay. Yeah. So it's San Francisco. It's the Giants. Yeah, it's not New York. But I do have one to random, Dodgers and Cubs. That's coming up in a minute. All right, recap. Jacob Gonzalez was to 60. Joe Zudapala to 99. Kirby Puckett to 25. Luis Matos to 250. Jack Caglione refractor. We're going to RCR the Ellie De La Cruz rookie refractor. Yamamoto rookie refractor. Samuel Basallo to 150 on the blue. Paul Skeens, base rookie. We're also going to RCR the Ellie De La Cruz rookie to 299. Tyler Locklear, red rookie. Junkinsey Noel, paper to 499. Roki Sasaki, red rookie. Chase Hampton, purple to 250, first Bowman. Caleb Lomavita to 199 on the purple Reptilian. Edgeline Perez to 75, yellow paper. Jesus Made, first chrome. Pena, first chrome. Jackson Holiday, Inception rookie. Victor Hurtado, gold to 50. Jose Perdomo, first. Jadon, my first Bowman. Yordan Alvarez to 199. Caleb Durbin to 50. Curtis Mead on what the chat says is 1 in 10 cases. On the, I'm trying to remember what they called it now. Alpha something. Curtis Mead. Also had the Connor Griffin gold to 50. Gold lava out of Bowman's Best. The hits. James Wood, patch auto to 99. Mark Burley, auto to 49. Bartolo Colon to 25 on card auto. Johnny Damon, patch auto to 10. Spencer Jones, patch auto, 1 of 1. Cooper Pratt, patch auto to 150. Braylon Brazoban, Bowman's Best auto. Adrian Santana, refractor auto. Ryan Johnson, green auto to 99. Rafe Schlesinger, first auto. Ryan Campos, first auto, refractor to 499. Young Chan first auto. Luis Morejo, first auto, purple to 250. Kyle Harrison, auto to 299 out of Inception. Patch auto, bonus there, Drew Gilbert to 150 for the Mets. Jeremy Rodriguez, first Bowman auto for the Mets. Carlos Sanchez, first auto. Slade Caldwell auto, speckled to 299, first Bowman. Josh Young to 125 on the RPA out of Inception. Ethan Salas to 99, All-Star Futures RPA, or patch auto out of Bowman's Best. And then probably the big one, Shota and Yoshi on a dual auto to 75. We're going to have to random that off, which I'm going to do right after we sell the base paper, which is happening right now. All right, looking for a high bid on the base paper. $10 is the opening bid. No takers yet. If we don't sell it, I'll just roll it over into next time. It'll lead us off the next time we have a break with paper. Do we have any takers? $10. Let's see. Hang on. Let me check something real quick. Hold on. While the paper's open, give me 1 second. 2024. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm looking at the checklist. They've got it listed as Giants as well. So here, let me just pull this on screen. So there's 24 impeccable baseball, San Francisco Giants. That's actually the card right there. Silver Cooperstown logo, Willie Mays. Yeah, it's New York Giants listed under San Francisco Giants. Sorry, I forgot to turn that off. Let's see. Sorry, just catching up on the chat. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I definitely I get the I get the Mets claim. Yeah, no, I mean I get the Mets claim, but yeah, it's definitely Giants. Like I said, Panini's always done that. Like they put the name of the city. They can't use the actual name Giants, but yeah, they do still show. They've always shown it that way. Yeah. No, you're good, bud. Nuke the paper. Prospect Live, Phil, show me some. Let's see, did we miss any spots? Corey said 5 on impeccable earlier. I think I missed that claim. Corey, you got 5 on impeccable. Did I miss any others? 3 and 7 prospect from Travis. I don't think I got that one either. I did not. Here, let me update both of those. Travis. On 3 and 7. So I had a mental note to come back to those. And then Corey on 5. Got him. Okay. So this is why. That's it, Manny. That is it. All right, I'm not hearing any love on the paper. Last call on the base paper. I tell you what, first person to just flat out claim it for 10. No one else. I don't. If anyone else bids on top of that, it doesn't matter. One. Take it or leave it. If anybody wants it for 10, they can have it for 10. First claim to take it. Otherwise, I'm going to pocket it for next time. Here, let me set up the random real quick for the duel. Roland says claim. All right, Roland, it's yours, bud. Yours for 10. All right. All you, bud. All right. So we got, I'm just going to do it in the same order that's on the card. So Yamamoto. And below him, Imanaga. And we're going to call this duel for here. You know what? Let's put it on screen. Sorry. The one-handed typing is not fun. For the Yamamoto / Imanaga auto 7/4/25. All right. Duel for the Yamamoto / Imanaga auto 7/4/25. There we go. Bring this on screen. All right. So that's the card in question. Yoshi Shota to 75. Duel for that card. So 7/4/25. 5 times on the randomizer, as we always do. I got Yamamoto and Imanaga. I'm going to spin it 5 times. Whoever ends up in the top spot after that 5th and final random, that's who takes the card. Sorry in advance for whoever does not get the card. I absolutely hate these cards for this exact reason, but this is what we got. So unless you guys want me to cut it in half, this is my only option. So here we go. Best of luck, guys. 5 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Imanaga on top. There is 5. Yep, 5 times on the random. All right, so that one's going Cubbies. So Dodgers, I'm sorry, man. I do not like these cards. Dodgers was Peter. Peter, I'm sorry, man. I think Lee had the Cubs, so congrats to Lee. Okay. There. Okay, got him. All right, my opinion. Oh yeah, but about grading the 101s. Yeah, I mean, dude, grading a 1 of 1, like you're right when you make the argument that you shouldn't grade 101s. I can't disagree with it, except that I do believe that if you were selling a card in 2 different universes, and in one universe you decided to send it off for grade, and the other one you didn't. And in the side where you send off for grade, it happened to come back as a PSA 10, and you sell those in both, I would be willing to bet that the PSA 10 will still go for more. It just, I mean, it just does. So it shouldn't matter. I agree. You win in principle, but it just, I don't know. I think it's going to sell for more. That's my opinion. All right, let's do, here, put this off to the side. Pull these as well. We got some live fills. All right, let me go verify some payments. Prospect filled first, and impeccable filled after. So we'll do prospect and then impeccable. Ooh, hang on, I'm blocking those numbers. There we go. Let's see. Give me a second. I'm going to be out of the chat for 1 second, but I'm still here. Hold on. Just checking payments. Oh, that's good. All right, Chase, got you for your prospect spot. Corey, I've got you for 2 spots on impeccable. There's 1, and there's 2. I got Derek for 1. Derek, I'm sorry, didn't mean to get you there. You know who you are. I've got you for 1. Sorry. I'm reading the PayPal. See, I got Reagan for 1. I got Rich for 1. Both of those last 2 on impeccable. Let's see, Robert Bryan, I got you for 2 on prospect. And then I got 2 for Jim. Okay, Jim, you picked up. So you went ahead and paid for your spot in this open one that's up now too. I got you. Which I anticipate will probably close it. So I just got to remember to you're good. Let's see. Phil Kazmala, I've got you for, what is that, 3 and 1? 1, 2, 3, and 1. Okay. Let's see, Scott Dorman, I've got you for 2 impeccables. There's 1 and 2. Okay, and then go over here, refresh. Okay, Roland, I've got you for so 1 and 1. I got you for 1 impeccable and 1 prospect. Roland, you went 10 over though, bud. Just a heads up. Yeah, you sent 82, and 1 and 1 would have been 60, and 12 would have been 72. So I got you at 10 over. Just a heads up. Let's see, Tyler, I got you for 2 on prospect, and that should square everything up. Prospect is good. And impeccables, no, Matthew Schatzer. Hang on, I got one more. Let me go back and refresh. Okay, Matthew Schatzer, I've got your, oops, sorry. Didn't mean to bang the camera there. I've got your 1 spot on impeccable. So $60, and then Impeccable's good. The extra 10 was for the paper. Okay, that makes sense, Roland. Gotcha. Perfect. For a meat mountain after the break. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm just now catching up on the chat. I see Roland's explanation. Matthew, you said, can you RCR it? And if it doesn't grade well, I'll crack it raw worth a 9. Which one did you want to RCR? Okay, I think we got it. I think it just came through. Let me just refresh. There we go. Matthew, good to go, bud. Thank you, sir. All right. So first 2 rounds all paid up. So someone who is in the prospect break, give me a number between 1 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're front heavy. They want to fall. The Spencer Jones, I got you. Okay. Samuel Stewart's grabbing 5 and 6 in prospect. You got it, bud. And 3 was the first one I got. First comment I got up was 3, so box 3 will be our box. And real quick, Samuel Stewart, 5 and 6 on prospect. Samuel Stewart with 5 and with 6. And then Phil says close prospect. All right, Phil, so you've got 1, 8, and 10. So there's 1, 8, and 10. Again, if you guys need a screenshot or anything for round 2 of prospect, feel free to take it, but we are closed on round 2. I'm going to go ahead and put up a fresh one in case anybody wants to kick us off for round 3. I got the boxes. There we go. All right, got him. All right, so we said box 3, 1, 2. Here is 3. That's our box. Okay, and let me grab a random. There we go. All right. Bringing it on screen. Oh, hang on. Real quick. 3 prospect. You got it. Chase grabbing spot 3 in round 3. Got you, bud. So for this is prospect round 1. That is this box right here. I got Phil Kosmala in spot 1. Jim Farley's in 2. Tyler House in 3. Roland Swain's in 4. Phil Kosmala's in 5, Robert Bryant in 6, Phil Kosmala's in 7, Robert Bryant's in 8, Chase Watson in 9, and Tyler House in spot number 10. So there's my 1 through 10 list. And here is the random 24 Prospect Edition Baseball, 1 box, triple random. This is live fill number 1 for today, 7/4/25. 5 times on the randomizer, Diamondbacks down through the Nats. There's all 30 teams. We're going to randomize the list 5 times. Once it's been randomized 5 times, I'm going to copy and paste that randomized list. I'm going to drop it next to your names, and I'm going to move the columns over so that if you have spot 1, you get 1, 11, and 21. Spot 2 gets 2, 12, and 22, so on and so forth. We'll give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade. Once it looks like that chat's died down, we will go ahead and get started. So best of luck 5 times. 1. Sounds good, Samuel. 2, 3, 4, and last spin, there's 5. I got the Yankees down to the Cardinals. Okay, and I got Phil with the Yankees, A's, and Giants. Jim Farley, Rangers, Marlins, and Cubs. Tyler Howes with the Diamondbacks, Mets, and Royals. Roland Swain, Guardians, Red Sox, and Rays. Phil Kosmala with the Mariners, Angels, and Padres. Robert Bryant, Reds, Nats, Pirates. Phil Kosmala, Tigers, Phillies, White Sox. Robert Bryant, Braves, Astros, and Dodgers. Chase Watson, Rockies, Blue Jays, Orioles. And Tyler Howes with the Twins, Brewers, and Cardinals. All right, going to give you guys just a minute, see if there's any trades. Okay, sorry, I had to step away for a second, just sitting back down. All right, what do we got? Is that Sanford guy? Sanford, I think so, actually. Hold on, I got the checklist right here. Hold on. I believe he is. I'm almost positive he is. Wyatt Sanford, yeah. Pirates. He's got base, hollow, hollow prospect ticket signature. So he does have an auto. And he's got a ping. So base, hollow prospect ticket signatures, and ping. Just it's an insert. Remind me who they were, Terry. I don't think so. Oh, that's right. You had the Marlins. You did get an auto. I remember you got an auto early. It wasn't a big name though. trying to remember who the other one was. It was Marlins and someone. It's an NIL player for Stanford. You mean it's Sasaki, right? Not Roki, but there's another one. Is that who you're talking about? Let me see. It is, yeah, Rentaro Sasaki. Yes, he is in here. Yeah, I was looking up Sanford. You're saying Stanford. In my defense, you did say, "Is that Sanford guy in here?" Yeah, the one from the University of, the one from the University of Stanford is Rentaro Sasaki. He is in here. As was mentioned in the on the screen, base cards don't ship. So if we hit his auto or a parallel, we'll random it amongst everybody. But Rockies was the other one. Okay, yeah, I don't think we had any Rockies. I'm pretty sure we did not. But like I said, you did have one Mariners auto. Just wasn't a big name. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Terry. I think you can rewind the live stream, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you definitely can. I just did it. All right, last call, guys. Let's crack them. Take a screenshot if you need it. I am about to take that down. All right, let's do it. Okay. All right, good luck, fellas. Let's see if we can find this kaboom. Dude, I just don't want to get shorted this time. We did 2 cases a little while back. We did get one. We got a kaboom on our first case. We got a Cam Smith, but we were shorted on case number 2. So, hoping that is not the case here. I tell you what. So who was it? Somebody picked up a Percy on these, right? Sorry, I'm trying to find the payment for that. I remember somebody mentioned that. Who was that said they got a personal? Because I didn't see the payment in there. Let's see, did they send to the regular? Okay, you did. There you are. Yep. No, that's what I got. I got Bradley. Yeah. Just do me a favor, Bradley. On the next one, no biggie on this one. Not a big deal. Don't worry about sending anything extra or anything. But just make sure on the personals and live fills, we want to try to take those with friends and family payments. So I've got at the bottom of the chat, I've got a comment pinned with PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. It's a different PayPal address. The regular PayPal is our business account. And we can only take goods and services there. But on these, I'm not billing in a goods and services fee, so we don't want to have to pay it. So just use that gold 188. All right, base paper isn't going. I'm not paying my sorter to sort this one. Not for the base cards. So as was mentioned, all of the unnumbered are just base, numbered parallels, and autos. There'll be one auto per pack, any numbered parallel, and of course, if we hit the kaboom. 179 out of 299, Bennett Lee, prospect ticket. And then the auto is Hurston Waldrop for the Braves. That is 18 out of 49, low number for Atlanta. Robert Bryant with the Braves. And then Bennett Lee going to Detroit. And that is Phil Kosmala. Bennett Lee, prospect to 299. Yeah, Bradley, if you want to choose your box, I got 5 boxes on the table, or I mean, I can go back to I got more boxes. I didn't want to put 14 boxes on the table, so I just grabbed like 5, 6 at a time. So if you want, pick from there, or I can grab some from over here. Let me know. Okay, base. Bryce Rayner, Detroit again. 7 out of 79. So we said Detroit was Phil with the Bryce Rayner. Base, and then Nathan Detmer auto for the A's. Base auto. Oakland is somewhere. There they are. Phil. No, you're good, Bradley. No, don't worry about it, bud. Yeah, just for next time, that's all. Just giving you a heads up for next time. Box number 1. You got it, bud. So the lattes are flowing extra? Oh, I'm sure they are. I have no doubt we got some lattes flowing out there. The bottom left, the church of the bottom left, box number 1. All right, so that's yours. I'm going to put that right there. We'll crack that Percy right after Impeccable if that's all right, bud. If you're in a rush or anything, let me know. We can jump it. I'm sure everybody'd be fine with that. But if you're not in a rush, we'll do it after Impeccable. Dalton Rushing, Dodgers. Color match blue, 69 out of 149. And the Dodgers, that's Robert Bryant. Base. PJ Morlando. There we go. Miami. There's an extra card here. Dude, they're stuck together. I think you might have 2 autos. Hold on. I think it's Morlando on the back. It is. Wow, dude, I've never seen that happen before. They were stuck together, but the stuck together got you an extra. So PJ Morlando, pair of autos going to Miami. Jim Farley with the double up. I'm just looking. See, it was like this. So this would have been the back. I don't see any transfer or anything on the back. Maybe oh, there it is. It's right there. So you'll want to clean this when you get it. Just right over this spot right here. There's a little bit of adhesive. You'll feel it. That's what was causing them to stick. But that's what got you the extra card. It's like when you go to the claw machine, you catch one, but there's another one like kind of hanging on there. You got your bonus. Gotta love QC. Normal breakers on hiatus. Let's see, Phil said RCR both. Got it, bud. Phil, your RCR, sorry I missed your comment earlier. That was it Rayner and Detmer, right? Who was Atlanta? Atlanta was Robert, Bennett Lee, Detroit. I'm guessing it was those two. Yeah, when he recovers from that injury, he's going to be all right. He got injured so quick. Yeah, it's going to be next year, but they're saying he looked great coming into it. If he's the same player post injury as he was pre, he's going to be nasty. I think it was a back injury, if I'm not mistaken. Brandon Sproat is 114 out of 199. Chase DeLauder, 163 out of 199. And Thomas White, Miami with another, their third auto. Refractor auto, or silver auto, I guess. Prism auto, whatever Panini wants to call it. But yeah, that's Jim. Guardians with DeLauder, that was Roland Swain. DeLauder to 199. And then Brandon Sproat, Mets, was Tyler House. Appreciate you, Mason. Thank you, man. I'm here if you want to be. I appreciate y'all letting me cut for you. Base. This one's numbered 47 out of 49. Trey Savage for going to the Jays. That one is Blue Jays. Chase Watson. And then Mac Horvath for the Rays on the auto. Base auto for Horvath, and that is Roland Swain. One more in this first one. Oh yeah, dude, it's only 6 o'clock over here. And where I'm gonna go watch is like, dude, it's right down the street from my house. I mean, I gotta get home, but I'm 20 minutes from my house, and it's on the way. Yeah, dude, we got 30 minutes before anything's kicking off. Or, sorry, we got 3 hours before anything's kicking off. I am good. Owen Cassie, that's base. Christian Moore, 117 out of 199. Going to the Angels. Angels are Phil Kosmala. And then Cole Messina for the Rocks, base auto. Chase Watson with the auto. Son is sick tonight. Birthday tomorrow's gonna be sick for that too. Dude, that's tough, man. I'm sorry to hear that. How old is he gonna be? Too little to know what's going on, or old enough to understand exactly what's happening? It doesn't like to wait for us. All right. Here's the recap, guys. Turns 2. Okay, so he doesn't know what's going on. PayPal only does goods and services. Need to help on how to change it. So it should let you do. So the reason it's only letting you do goods and services is when you send it to the Jason's JetBreakers account. That JetBreakers account is a business account that is where you can only take goods and services. So it won't give you the option. If you send to a non-business account like that gold 188 that I've got pinned at the bottom, it should let you toggle it to a friends and family payment. Yeah, Tyler, I'm going to combine everything for tomorrow. For after the weekend. Everything from this week, Monday through Friday, Monday through today. After the weekend, we're going to sort it on Monday, label it, usually Tuesday, maybe Monday night, though. Here's the recap, guys. Christian Moore was to 199. Trey Savage was to 49. Brandon Sproat was to 199. Chase DeLauder to 199. Dalton Rushing to 149. We're going to RCR... We're going to RCR for Phil the Bryce Rayner. That was to 79. We had a Bennett Lee to 299. Cole Messina for the Rocks. Let's see. Was it the Bennett Lee that you were wanting to? No, it was the Christian Moore that you wanted, RC Hard, right? Right, Phil? It was Christian Moore. Cole Messina base auto, Mac Horvath base auto, Thomas White refractor auto, PJ Morlando 2 base autos. We're going to RCR the Nathan Detmer base auto for Phil, and then Hurston Waldrop on an auto to 49. Yeah, no worries at all, man. If it gives you any trouble doing friends and family on that gold 188, let me know. But it shouldn't. All right. Fill with the Seymour. And then let me just print this real fast. And then we'll jump into Impeccable. Go. All right. So Impeccable. Let me get that list pulled up. There we go. Here, tell you what. You guys pick the box. Somebody who's in Impeccable, tell me, do you want top box or bottom box, or 1 or 2, however you want to word that. 1 or 2, or top or bottom. So you got to be in this break, though, one of these people. So I got Corey Geiger in spot 1. Scott Dorman is in spot number 2. Reagan Peterson 3. Roland Swain in 4. Corey Geiger's in 5. Phil Kosmala's in 6. Rich Tribue is in 7. Mason Russum's in 8. Russum is in 8. Scott Dorman is in 9. Matthew Schatzer's in 10. There's my 1 through 10. Let's see. Roland's in this one. He says bottom box. You got it. You know what, John? He's actually going to be in next week. Yeah, he'll be here next week. Okay, I want to take top box, pull it back. Bottom box is our box. Roland's going to church. Okay, got a new member. So here comes the list. 24, Impeccable Baseball, 1 box, triple random. This is live fill number 2 for today, 7/4/23. We got 5 rounds. Diamondbacks down to the Nationals, all 30 teams. Just like last time, guys, we're going to copy and paste. We're going to randomize the list 5 times. Once it's been randomized that 5th and final time, that's the one that we're going to stick with. I'm going to copy and paste the list. I'm going to drop it next to your names, and then I'm going to move the columns over so that if you have spot 1, you're going to get 1, 11, and 21. Spot 2 will get 2, 12, and 22, so on and so forth. We'll give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade teams. Once it looks like that chat's died down, we'll go ahead and get started. So, best of luck. Here we go. 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and last spin. There's 5. I got the Giants down to the Reds. I'm going to copy and paste. I'm going to take 11 through 30, drag and drop. 21 through 30, drag and drop. There we go. Corey, I got you with the Giants, Yankees, and Rangers. Scott Dorman with the Cubs, Marlins, and Guardians. Reagan Peterson, Braves, Mets, and A's. Roland Swain with the Red Sox, Diamondbacks, and Rockies. Corey Giger with the Astros, Phils, and Mariners. Phil Kosmala, Cardinals, Tigers, and Blue Jays. Rich Tribue with the Rays, Padres, and Nats. Mason Russum with the Brewers, Twins, and White Sox. Scott Dorman, Royals, O's, and Dodgers. Matthew Schatzer, Pirates, Angels, and Reds. Gonna go enjoy some quality time with the fam. There we go. Robert, thanks for hopping in, man. Have fun, bud. Be safe. I don't want anybody struggling to type because they lost a finger to a cherry bomb. Yeah, you're right. 9 and 10 are kind of juicy. Oh, sorry. Any trades? Still looking at that LE Inception printing plate. That hasn't got there yet, though, right? It'll be a quick ship. Yeah, that was a good looking card. Still don't fully understand what it was we were looking at, but very cool, man. It's very unique. Rays for Dodgers being offered. Rich is offering his Rays for your Dodgers, Scott. Last call. Yeah, for sure, but hey, look, nothing wrong with an offer. Red Sox for O's. Red Sox are with Roland, so he's offering his Red Sox for your O's, Scott Dorman. So, Scott, that's 2 offers you got. I'm just going to finish sleeving these cards in my hand. I got like 5 cards left. All right, let's run it. I agree. All right, let's do's it. All right, if you're in round 2 of Prospect Edition, make sure you guys are going ahead and send it in so we can run that after. We do have a live or a personal as well. So we got 2 Prospect Edition boxes coming up. Okay. And there is the bonus card. So you got like a metal card there. I guess I don't really need that. Okay, let's do this. Let's take it from here. Ben Rice to 30. Yankees going to start us off. Rookie, Ben Rice to 30. That's not bad. Yankees were Corey in the 1 spot. New Corey. Ben Rice. Barry Larkin to 99. Reds. 47 out of 99 for Larkin. Cincy is Matthew Schatzer in the 10 spot. There's Larkin. And then last of the non-hits, Roger Clemens is 15 out of 60 going to Boston. That one is Red Sox. And Red Sox are Roland Swain, the 4 spot. It's going to be autos the rest of the way. Autos and then whatever's in that plate. First up, Walker Martin, Giants, 9 of 10. Nice low numbered. Extravagance auto. Giants hit a lot in this. They got a good set and impeccable. They're deep. Corey Giger, 1 spot. 9 out of 10 on card, Walker Martin. You, Corey. Jacob Gonzalez on the patch auto for the White Sox, 73 out of 99. So White Sox on card auto for Jacob Gonzalez. That is Mason in the 8 spot. Joe Mason. 3rd auto, Chase Davis to 10. Cardinals, 1 out of 10. Another extravagance to 10 auto. STL was Phil Kosmala. Extravagance auto. Phil, that will RCR. That's not too thick. That should go if you want to run it. Next up, Dalton Rushing, 9 out of 10 auto. Watercolor ink. Going to the Dodgers. Dalton Rushing, Dodgers, Scott Dorman. Good color in this box, man. We're getting a lot of these to 10. That's the 3 out of 4 autos so far numbered to 10. Loving the color. Watercolor ink, Dalton Rushing. All right, last one. I still have the, like I said, the metal card over here, so hang tight. What is this? It's out of 17. Scott Rowland. Dude, I saw it to 17 and all the red. I got real excited there. Scott Rowland, jersey numbered. So it's out of his jersey number. 7 out of 17. Scott Rowland on card auto. Phillies getting a nice one. Dude, that's a beautiful card. Scott Rowland on the impeccable jersey number on card. Phil's Corey. It's a really pretty card. In the vet. Like I said, still got one more card here. RCR, you got it, Phil. Okay, and then last card here of the impeccable box. I have one impeccable box left that is up on the screen right now. I got one spot down in the live fill on it. Last one up. Junior Caminero rookie on the plate. 2 out of 25. Yeah, it's just how they do the same thing on like elements. It's how they number these. It's card number 22 in the set. It is 2 of 25. Junior Caminero on the rookie. Rays are Rich Tribute with the Caminero to 25. Nice. I'll take it. All right, so recap. We had Roger Clemens to 60, Barry Larkin to 99, Ben Rice to 30, Jacob Gonzalez patch auto to 99, Walker Martin extravagance auto to 10, Chase Davis extravagance auto to 10. We're going to RCR that one. Watercolor ink to 10, Dalton Rushing auto. Scott Rowland, jersey numbers, impeccable jersey number, 7 out of 17. And then Junior Caminero on the plate, on the metal card, 2 out of 25. Stainless stars is what they call that. All right, that is box number 2 out of the case. Like I said, I got one box left there. We're at 600 on the box, or a 10-way split at $60 a spot. Let's see. Sorry, just printing that list real fast. It was either 60 on cards from Walmart or the live fill. Wouldn't have gotten patch out of 99. That is true. that is most likely true. Very low probability. All right. Tell you what, Bradley, here, let me check the payments real quick, Bradley, on round 2 of Prospect. But I do have your payment in, so we'll crack yours next. And then, Bradley, you tell me, bud, if you want me to let your personal marinate a minute, we can. Or if you want to jump into the live fill, we can do the live fill next, or your personal. I think you paid for the personal next, so you're next in line. But if I don't hear from you, I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Let me go ahead and get payments checked real quick, though, on round 2. Let me just refresh all this. Let's see. It makes me log back in every time. Okay, John, I've got you for 2. John Gluck, 2 spots. There's 1. There's 2. Travis, 2 spots. 1. And 2. Phil Kosmala for 3 spots. 1. 2. And 3. Okay, and then I got, let's see, Rich was sending for Samuel, so There's 2 spots there. 1 and 2. And then Jim, we said, got his spot covered in the last one. That's right. Okay, cool. Got it. Okay, we're all paid up. So I was setting up the random. Got it. Okay. Yeah, you should be able to raw card the Caminero. Heads up on standards as far as how it's going to come out. If it doesn't grade well, what they do is if it's going to be below like an 8, they just give it back to me raw, and we don't charge you for it. So, like I actually have one from last night that it was a plate. Matter of fact, Chase, if you're in here, bud, let me know. Actually, I'll stop talking. Let me see if Chase, are you in here? Chase Watson. That was for Rich. Gotcha, Rich. RCR on Junior, bud. Yeah, just surface is tough on plates. Always is. Metal card surface is always tough. It's usually what does it. But I mean, again, just to know, to me, it's worth it to pay $9 just to know what it's in. All right. Let's see. Kaboom's notorious being boxes that don't stand up on their own. None of them stand up on their own. They all want to fall over, John. Yeah, and that's usually what it is, John. It's typically surface. Says, I'm here, Rip when ready. What's best for you? You just sell the others before the Kaboom shows up? Because the Kaboom's in this one, right? All right, we've sold it either way. Tell you what, if you don't mind letting me break the next one, I think because that should clear the chute. I think we're cleared out after that. I tell you what, let me random them up real fast. If you're okay with that, tell you what, somebody who's in round 2, pick a box 1, 2, 3, or 4. Chunk the base. Yep, I can do that for sure. What about it's in the numbered and autos? Perfect. Okay, exactly. Yep, perfect. You're on the East Coast? Okay, let me do you now then. Here, Bradley, let me get you right now. All right, let's do that. Here we go. All right, Bradley, I'm starting off with you, bud. I think this is probably the right order anyway. I think you got it. I think you picked yours up before we close this next round anyway. Sorry. All right, Bradley, here we go, bud. Good luck. Okay, we're chunking base. Just going to show you that they are all unnumbered. Carson Bench, 76 out of 299. And Angel Martinez, first auto out. That one is 45 out of 199. Grilled for his entire town today. A man of the people. I'm sure it was appreciated. I made baby back ribs on the grill last weekend for the first time. I usually do like steak. Like I'll grill steak, I'll grill chicken, I'll grill burgers, but I don't usually do ribs. Like I did like the slow cook, like put some, some wood chips in, get a little smoking. Like 4.5 hours, 5 hours to cook them. It was pretty good. Jake Giloff. That is 159 out of 199. Base, Yohendry Vargas on a die cut, 27 out of 86. And then Zach Earhart on the auto, 141 out of 199. Dude, steak sounds good. Steak sounds real good. Like I said, it's early enough over here that I can... Everything's still on the table. 159 out of 199, we said. Couldn't remember if I read that. So first two autos are both red. Base. Christian Opper on a black velocity, 28 out of 39. Base. Brandon Sproat color match. Mets. 37 out of 149. There's Opper. Braylon Dowdy, 48 out of 199. And Walker Martin, Giants auto. Prism auto. Walker Martin. And Braylon Dowdy. Come on. Give me a big one. Give me a kaboom or give me a big auto. Base. Griffin Herring, 107 out of 199. And Caden Scarborough, blue auto, Rangers, 66 out of 149. There's Herring. All right, last pack. John, you didn't. Yeah. The second one, we haven't done it yet. Yeah, no, we're knocking out this personal here real quick. Second one's on deck. So we filled 2 rounds of prospect. We did the first one. We haven't done the second one yet. I'm actually waiting on somebody to pick a box to do round 2. 1, 2, 3, or 4. You know what? Anybody can pick the number. John, you too. First number I see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chase Burns, 175 out of 199. And then Iriarte on the base auto. So still no kaboom. No, you're good, bud. No worries. And John got us a box picked. Box number 1. I knew I could count on John. All right, here was the recap, bud. Chase Burns was to 199. Griffin Herring to 199. Braylon Dowdy to 199. Christian Opper was to 39. Jake Giloff was to 199. Yohendry Vargas ticket stub die cut to 86. Carson Bench to 299. Iriarte base auto. Walker Martin prism auto. 2 blue autos, Scarborough and Sproat. to 149. Both to 149. And then Zach Earhart and Angel Martinez. Earhart to 199, as is Martinez. All right, Bradley, that's you, bud. Appreciate you letting me cut it for you. That was break 2, right? All right. Number 1. So box 1 is the one we're going to break here. So here comes, this is going to be round 2 of the live fills. All right. It's actually my last live fill that's closed. So we closed 1 round of Impeccable. We closed 2 rounds of Prospect. We did round 1 of Prospect. We did the Impeccable. And now this is that second and last round of Prospect. We also did a personal. We just finished that one. So this is actually the last box I have on the slate. I'm wide open after that. If anybody wants to do personals, we're at 115 on these. And I can price anything else out if you want me to. All right. John, when you said I'll go with 1, did you mean spot 1 or was it box number 1? I'm going to go ahead and pull up the random. Here we go. All right, I've got Phil Kosmala in spot 1. Jim Farley's in 2. Travis Steidel's in 3. John Gluck is in 4. Samuel Stewart is in 5 and 6. Travis Steidel's in 7. Phil Kosmala's 8. John Gluck 9. Phil Kosmala's in 10. That's my 1 through 10 spots. And then here comes the random. I got Diamondbacks down to the Nationals, 30 teams. 2024 Prospect Edition Baseball, 1 box triple random. This is live fill number 3. We did Prospect as 1, Impeccable was 2, and then this is our second Prospect as live fill number 3. For today, 7-4. Total rounds 5. After that 5th and final random, I'm going to copy and paste the list, drop it next to your names. I'm going to move the columns over so that if you have spot 1, you're going to get 1, 11, and 21. Spot 2 will get 2, 12, and 22, so on and so forth. I will give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade. Once that chat's died down, we'll go ahead and start. So best of luck. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and last spin, there's 5. I got the Cubs down to the Rocks. We're going to copy and paste. I'm going to take 11 through 30, drag and drop over here. I'm going to take 21 through 30, drag and drop there. And then zoom. And there we go. All right. Phil Kosmala, I've got you with the Cubs, Brewers, and Marlins. Jim Farley with the O's, Phillies, and Twins. Travis Steidel's with the Pirates, Tigers, and Diamondbacks. John Gluck, Rays, Dodgers, and Angels. Samuel Stewart, Royals, Guardians, Reds, Mariners, Rangers, and Braves. Travis Steidel with the Giants, Red Sox, and A's. Phil Kosmala, Yankees, Cardinals, and Nats. John Gluck with the Astros, Mets, and Padres. Phil Kosmala, White Sox, Rays, and Rockies. Yeah, for sure, John. I'm down if you guys are. And like I said, you don't need to send payment if the break doesn't go. And I'm not going to keep you guys on here all night. If we get all caught up and there's nothing left to break and there's a list is partially filled, no harm, no foul. We tried. Like we no long-term commitment. Matthew's saying how much for Score Football Hobby? Let me check. Hold on. Here, I gotta flash something on the screen for just a second. Let me get that over here. And I will tell you. Score Football 2024. No. 25. Score. Yes, I'm human. Okay, yeah, still same price. So same price it was yesterday. We're at 210. 210 on Score for personals. That is ripped, shipped out the door. Just basically matching blowout on that. John said, look at that. It was meant to be. Got those Mets after all. Phil, Rays for Royals. So Samuel's got the Royals, trying to get the Rays from Phil Cosmales. So Phil, you got an offer. Your Rays for Samuel's Royals. You want 2 boxes, Matthew? Yeah, I can get you 2. Here, tell you what, let me go back real quick and go grab those boxes while you guys are sitting in the trade window. I gotta like physically get up and go back there and grab them. Just takes me about a minute to go back there and get those. So hang tight. I will be right back. Okay. I'm back. Let me set these down. All right, let me look at the chat. What do we got? Phil said done. Done to Rays for Royals, right? Rays for Royals. Got it. Okay. Royals coming down here. Rays going over there. There we go. All right, last call, guys. Take a screenshot if you need them. I'm going to pull that down. Okay. All right, let's do it. All right, prospect. Still hunting for kabooms. How many we got left? 8, 11 after this. We're closing in on halfway through. It's a 20-box case, so closing in on halfway through. It will be a box from halfway. This is box number 9 out of the case. All right, remember, guys, base doesn't ship. That if anyone has an issue with that, let me know. I'm not trying to charge you guys to make my sorter have to sort it. Base Kevin Sim, 170 out of 299, going to Arizona. And then Connor Norby with Miami on the auto. That is a blue, 48 out of 75. So Marlins, Phil Kosmala getting the auto. And then Kevin Sim to 299. Going to the Diamondbacks, that is Travis. And Phil, let me know if we want to RCR that one, bud. Parker Smith going to Houston. Houston was John Gluck. That one is numbered 84 out of 149. It's right in here where we're going to find it's one of these cards in the middle where we're going to find the kaboom when we do find it. Base. Joey Oakey going to the Guardians. 30 out of 49. Guardians, that is Samuel Stewart. Sounds good, Phil. I had y'all written out. Easy peasy. Oakey auto. And there's that Parker Smith for Houston. Colton Ledbetter, Rays. That is 37 out of 99. Rays, that was a traded team. Samuel Stewart. Base. Brock Porter, Rangers. On the base auto, Texas, was Samuel Stewart. With the Porter. And the Ledbetter. Oh, dude, it happens a lot, man. There was somebody that sent off a bunch of 9s and got several that came back as 10s. I got a redemption on this auto. Ryan Waldschmidt, it's base. Chase Burns, 2 out of 99. In the Wake Forest jersey. Going to Cincy. Reds. Samuel Stewart. Chase Burns to 99. The redemption. Good luck to all. Franchise future signatures. Card 29. Chase Burns. There we go. Solid. We'll take that, Cincy. Reds with back-to-back Burns. This one a redemption for Samuel. He's had a great start. See if he keeps up. base. That is number to 25, Sebastian Walcott for the Rangers. 12 out of 25. Merry Christmas. Prepping for the pros. Rangers. Samuel Stewart. Samuel's killing this box. Peyton Toll for the Red Sox. Refractor auto. Prism auto. Red Sox were Travis. Chase Hampton, red, 123 out of 199. Going to New York. Malcolm Moore, Rangers, 56 out of 199. Rangers, we said, was Samuel Stewart. And then Blake Larson, White Sox. On the silver auto, Prism auto. Still no Kaboom. Do a recap here in a second. There's Malcolm Moore. There's Larson. And Hampton. Do want to double check something real quick. Yeah, Chase Hampton is Yankees. And Blake Larson is White Sox. Okay, double check, making sure. All right. So here was the recap. We had, oh, sorry. So Chase Hampton, number to 199. Malcolm Moore to 199. Prepping for the pros, Sebastian Walcott to 25. Chase Burns to 99. Colton Ledbetter to 99. Parker Smith to 149. Kevin Sim to 299. Autos, Blake Larson, Prism Auto. Peyton Toll, Prism Auto. Chase Burns on the Redemption Franchise Future Signatures. Brock Porter base auto. Joey Oakey auto to 49. And we're going to RCR this Connor Norby auto to 75. And that is the break. RCR both Yanks and White Sox. White Sox and Yanks. Phil, that's these two here, right? Just making sure. RCR those? Yankees are Phil. White Sox are Phil, I'm sure, but let me make sure. Yep, cool. Got them both. Got him. All right, let me, oh, just the White Sox? Okay, just the auto. Got it. Okay, let me just print that list real quick. And then, Matthew, did you pick up a couple scores? Yeah, for sure, bud. No worries. All right. There is that one. All right, let me get in there and check it out. Got him, Matthew. All right. We can do it. All right, so Matthew, can you see all 5 of those? Here, let's do this. Put this one down here just so you can see it. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me know which ones you like, bud. And also, let me know, do you want me to skip reading the vet base? And do you want me to ship you the vet base? I'm totally fine with shipping you every card from both boxes. Completely fine with that. If you don't want them, tell me and I'll pull them. Easier to do that now. 2 and 5. So 1, there's 2. Skip 3, skip 4. And we get 5. So these 2 here. All right, bud. Let's get them opened up. Come on. Through the pool? Okay, sounds good. Here's what I'm going to do. Matthew, I'm going to read the vet base off until you tell me to stop reading. If you tell me to stop reading, I'll stop reading them off. But I have no problem reading for you if you want. All right. Here we go. Good luck, bud. All right. So the layout is you've got base rookies up front, inserts, numbered autos in the middle, and then the whole back half is vet base. So rookies: Elijah Arroyo, Shavon Ravel, Kenneth Grant, Quinn Ewers, Tita McMillan. First auto, Colston Loveland. So 25 score rookie auto, Bears. Bears tight end. Was that the top tight end that they took? I know they drafted a tight end high. Was that him? Colston Loveland. I'm guessing so. Yeah, from Michigan. I'm sure that was him. Malik Neighbors, the franchise. Cam Ward, emerged. And then Showcase, DeForest Buckner, 96 out of 250. And then here's where all the vet base start. So we got Chris Long, Hunter Henry, Trey Hendrickson, Travis Kelce, Jamison Williams, Brian Robinson, Fred Warner, Malachi Corley, Kyron Williams, Tyrann Mathieu, and Joe Mixon. The numbered Buckner to 250. And we'll go ahead and sleeve up these base rookies. We'll top load the big boys, but sleeve these, and then we top load Loveland. I'm going to top load Quinn Ewers too. Colston Loveland. And Ewers. Kyle Williams, Andrew Mukuba, Jalen Noel, Riley Leonard, Elijah Arroyo. Inserts are Men of Canton, Tim Brown, the franchise Josh Allen, and Tyler Warren, draft insert. To 250, 53 out of 250 Showcase, Michael Pittman Jr., and then Breeden Fisk, Derrick Henry, Jerome Bettis, Cortland Sutton, Raheem Mostert, T.J. Hawkinson, Rashawn Gary, Alexander Madison, Dalton Schultz, Jalen Coker, Brian Thomas Jr., and Bryce Young. There's Pittman. Come on. Landon Jackson, Jalen Milroe, Tyler Shuck, Devin Neal, Curtis Rourke. Auto, Keandre Lambert-Smith. So that's an NIL auto. So next era, Keandre Lambert-Smith from Auburn. No number. Tita on the insert, as well as on this one on the emerged. There you go, McMillan with a pair. Myles Garrett, the franchise, and then base, Denzel Ward, DeAndre Swift, Xavier Worthy, Ken Anderson, Jared Verse, Malik Neighbors, Vinny Testaverde, Will Anderson, Jordan Mailata, Dalton Schultz, Jalen Coker, and Brian Thomas Jr. There we go. But ship. Okay, don't read them, but ship them. I got you, bud. Gotcha. Gunnar Helm, Dylan Gabriel, Ali Gordon, Trevor Etienne, Trey Amos. To 100, Tita McMillan, 11 out of 100. We'll take that. Nothing wrong with that one. Derrick Henry, franchise. McMillan on another one, hot rookies. Then our vet base. And somebody's launching something already. It's only 7 o'clock. 2 hours from it being dark enough to see anything. I can hear it, though. Mason Taylor. Kyle Monangai. Jede Barron. Colston Loveland, rookie. Kyle McCord. Hot rookies. Quinn Ewers. Cam Ward on the insert, emerged. Josh Jacobs, the franchise. And then Marte Mapu is 54 out of 250, showcase. Vet base. Should still have 2 autos here. Tez Johnson, Josh Connerly Jr., Travion Henderson, Andres Borlagas, Luther Burden, Riley Leonard, draft insert, Brian Dawkins, Men of Canton, and vet base. Shedeur Sanders, Matthew Golden, James Pierce, Antoine Wells, Jalen Royals, auto, Rashee Rice. There we go. So, is he second year or third? He's third year, right? At this point, third year Rice? For this upcoming season, that is? Rashee Rice on the base auto. We'll take it. Isaiah Bond, hot rookies. Omarion Hampton, draft insert, that base. There's Rashee Rice on the auto. It's auto 3. I think this might be his breakout season. Rashee Rice. I think he may go nuts this year. He's starting to look like he knows what he's doing now. Shedeur Sanders on the base rookie. Go ahead and top load that one up too. Yeah, it was a good pack, for sure. RJ Harvey, Donovan Jackson, Josh Simmons, Jake Briningstool, Abdul Carter, rookie. T.O., Men of Canton. Michael Penix, emerged. And then vet base. Yeah, it's gonna take me a few products to really learn the whole rookie class. I don't follow college football the way I used to. I just don't have time. I don't have time to watch them. I barely have time to watch the NFL. Dylan Sampson, Benjamin Morrison, Jackson Dart. We got color. Ursery, rookie. And be the auto. Caden Prather. And it is the auto. It's to 50. Lenore. So a vet auto, but again, a good one. You got a little bit of a corner there in that bottom right. Just a heads up. But Lenore, vet auto to 50. 40 out of 50. We'll take the color. Dwight Freeney, Men of Canton. Hot rookies, Amari and Hampton. Artist proof, Jerry Jeudy, that's to 35. 28 out of 35. And then vet base. Taking on these Sanders cards. What do you think, man? You like Shedeur? You think he's going to be all right? He's in a position where there's not a whole lot in front of him. I don't know, man. I think there's a lot that goes into what a lot of the managers were saying about him going into like meeting with teams and just being like overly confident and not studying. And I don't know, man. I don't like that out of my quarterback. Ty Felton, Cam Scatabo, Armand Membu, Caleb Johnson, Isaiah Bond. And then inserts, Shedeur Sanders, hot rookies. Marvin Harrison Jr., the franchise, and Malik Neighbors emerged vet base. And that is box number 1. All right, here's 2. Yeah, but I mean the thing is, look at where he was drafted, and like, dude, where he was drafted, like that's where you take shots. So whether it was justified or not, all of that caused him to drop low enough that it's like, well, dude, I mean, you don't have that much to lose. Like, see what he's got. Like, I don't know, man. I'm a big fan of like putting him in there and just seeing what they can do. I want to see him. I want to see him play. It was always my knock with how the Tebow situation handled. I knew before he went in the league that Tebow wasn't going to be the prototypical NFL quarterback, but the guy just finds a way to win, and then he gets his shot in Denver and does exactly that. He just wins, and then just never really gets another shot to play again. And I don't know. I wanted to see how that story ended. Like, I wanted to see him pass or fail on the field. So I'm looking forward to Shedeur should actually get his chance. We'll see what he can do. Josh Simmons, rookie. Jake Briningstool. Abdul Carter. Kyle Williams. Andrew Makuba. And then Randy Gradishar. Men of Canton. Jaden Daniels. Franchise. Showcase. Alexander Madison. 205 out of 250. That's what the Jets do, and it never goes well. That's fair. I got Jimmy in there. Yeah, that's a fair point. And ironically, that's where he got sent to. He got Tebow after Denver. After the playoff win. Of course, there was a playoff loss to the Patriots. And then that offseason, Manning decided he was coming, and it was like, all right, well, nothing we can do. Sorry, Peyton Manning, like, you lose. And he got dealt to the Jets. That's where he went to after that. And not even the Jets threw him in. Jalen Noel, Riley Leonard, Elijah Arroyo, Shavon Revel Jr., Kenneth Grant, auto, Joe Milton. There we go. Got us a QB. Joe Milton, quarterback auto. Let's go. Dude, I'm dropping one for that. We'll take it. Color behind him. Isaac Bruce to 50. Was hoping that was a rookie. 44 out of 50. I just wanted to drop it. Bryce Young, franchise. Dylan Gabriel, draft insert. And then Joe Horn, 201 out of 250 on the blue showcase. That base. Joe Milton auto. And then there's the Joe Horn. And then that numbered Isaac Bruce. To 50. Devin Neal, Curtis Rourke, Malachi Starks, Kobe Bryant, Xavier Restrepo, Luther Burden, Jackson Dart, hot rookies, and then Amon-Ra St. Brown on the franchise. That base. Jordan James, Mike Green, Jalen Walker, Terrence Ferguson, Ashton Janty, top load that one. And then Fran Tarkington on a die cut, 1 out of 10. That's a cool looking card. Fran Tarkington, it's got like a stamp look to it. Now that being said, every one of those has a potential for a little ding, and we got one there in the middle. One of those edges dinged. Fran Tarkington to 10. Good color. Ashton Janty, base rookie. Devon A-Chain on the franchise. Art Monk, Men of Canton. That base. No idea who that is? Dude, he's a legend. I'm pretty sure he's a Hall of Famer. Fran Tarkington. Quinn Ewers, rookie. McMillan, Torrey Horton, Gunnar Helm, Dylan Gabriel. Quinn Ewers, hot rookies, and then Ozzie Newsome, Men of Canton, followed by vet base. Come on. Jack Sawyer, Will Campbell, Cameron Williams, Mason Taylor, Kyle Manangai, Savion Williams, Packers, receiver. Base auto, no number. Men of Canton, Terry Bradshaw. Mahomes on the franchise and draft insert Quinshawn Judkins. That base. There's Williams. Ollie Gordon, Trevor Etienne, Trey Amos, Tez Johnson, Andres Borregales. Josh Jacobs on the franchise. Cam Ward emerged. That base. Three packs to go. Come on. Jade Barron, Colston Loveland, Kyle McCord, Shador Sanders again. Take another Shador. Matthew Golden, and then Kelvin Banks, rookie auto. So Saints defensive tackle. No number. Emerge, Jaden Daniels, Malik Neighbors on the franchise. Dave Krieg, 5 out of 35. Artist proof, another throwback. And then vet base. There's Krieg to 35. Banks rookie auto. And Shador number 2. Hadn't seen a Travis Hunter yet. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7 autos. So should still have 1 auto left, I believe. My count's right. Luther Burden, Travion Henderson, Josh Connerly, Trey Harris, JT Timialu, and Matthew Golden is that last auto. So Packers, it's the second Packers receiver auto. Matthew Golden. Isaiah Bond, hot rookies. Omari and Hampton, draft insert. And T.O. on the men of Canton. To 20, Cam Scatabo. 14 out of 20 for the Giants on the red zone. Good number, low numbered. And then vet base. There's Scatabo. And Matthew Golden. We got 1 pack to go. Come on. We have gotten some low numbers. Yeah, a bunch of low ones. The Scatabo to 20. James Pierce, Antoine Wells, Jalen Royals, RJ Harvey, Donovan Jackson. No bonus autos. McMillan, draft insert. Egbuka, hot rookies, and Michael Penix on the franchise. And then vet base. All right. Cool. So here's what we got. Those are all base rookies. Big stack of base rookies. Big stack of vet base. I am probably just going to brick all of these off if that's okay, but kind of like we do with the paper spots. Yeah, we'll take big chunks like this and put it in like a large team bag and just get it in there nice and snug and tight so it doesn't move around. And we'll put that in a box. Couple notables sleeved up there. Here's what we top loaded. Here's the recap. Ashton Genty, Tyler Shuck, Quinn Ewers ×2. Shador Sanders ×2. A couple of the highlights on the base rookies. Cam Scatabo to 20. Artist proof Dave Krieg to 35. Fran Tarkenton die cut to 10. To 50, Isaac Bruce. Showcase Joe Horn to 250. Showcase Madison to 250. Jerry Jeudy to 35 on the artist proof. To 100, McMillan rookie. To 250, you got Mapu, Michael Pittman, DeForest Buckner. And then autos, so base rookie autos, we got Matthew Golden. Yeah. Base rookie autos, Matthew Golden, Kelvin Banks, Savion Williams was 3? Yeah. Oh, and Colston Loveland. There we go. 4 base rookies. A couple vet rookies, Joe Milton, Rashee Rice, next era, Keandre Lambert, And then the gold Lenore to 50. Those are 2 boxes. Oh, perfect. Okay, glad those came in clean, bud. Thank you for letting me know that. All right, if anybody else wants to crack anything, let me know. We're here. Otherwise, I'm going to call it and go watch some fireworks. Appreciate you guys breaking with me on 4th of July. Thanks for letting me spend my holiday with you guys. I really, really appreciate getting to break for you guys, so thank you. Thanks for letting me cut those for you. Congrats on everybody who hit tonight. If I wasn't able to get you hit, I'll try to get you guys on the next one. And there's a lot of places you can break. I really do appreciate you guys letting me be the one to break for you. So I will be back on Monday. We'll get everything sorted from the week. So everything from Monday through Friday after this weekend, my sorter comes in. It just makes more sense for them to come in for 8 to 10 hours on one day than to come in like an hour and a half every day. So yeah, they do it on one day, come in, knock it all out. And then usually Tuesday we get it done. My wife does labels for me while we're breaking. She's doing labels on Tuesday, but she's out of town, so I've got to do them. I don't want to do them on Tuesday while we're breaking because I'm breaking. So I've been doing them Monday night. I'll probably get them done Monday night. So cool. All right, well guys, appreciate it. Happy 4th to everybody. Thanks for the fills. Congrats everybody who hit. And again, if I couldn't get you hit, I'll try to get you guys next time. Have a happy 4th. Have a safe 4th. Don't drink and drive. Keep all your fingers, and I will see you guys all hopefully intact on Monday. All right, take care, guys. Have a good one.